What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we're going to talk about whether or not it's time to release the Kraken. Last trade near the lows of the day at $1.37. And with a bullish outside reversal in process as the Qs take out yesterday's high at $4.94, the obvious question of this day is, what the fuck just happened with GRTS? All that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, shout out to the hater that I just caught a snippet on. He said, oh, by the way, how's your little penny stocks doing? You know what my answer to that is? I think I just responded, didn't I? About as good as your tiny little penis, right? You look down, you get out of the shower, you're like, holy shit, is that a clitoris or is that a penis? I'm not quite sure, honey. Why don't you come on in here? Well, based on the fact that I've been fucking the neighbor for the last 15 years, I'd say it was a clit. When you have a 95% plus win rate and you still say goodbye to hundreds of people that either don't like me or can't handle the Kraken or the GRTS, both of which I'll cover in a second, you get to a point in your life where you just don't give a fuck. You're arguably the best at what you do. Show me another penny stock trader that's got over 100 wins booked with a photo, with a timestamp inside of a private Discord, and I've still only taken 2 losses. In fact, if I had to blow out of the Kraken and sell GRTS at 6.5 cents right now, I'd be somewhere around 132 and 5, maybe 6. But we all know that's not good enough in today's world, is it? You're only as good as your last pitch, your last fucking touchdown. Dak Prescott's still a choker until he wins in January. So I don't give a fuck anymore, right? The beard's coming in just fine. It's going down, not Duck Dynasty, but somewhere around in here. I'm going to look like I live in a bankrupt motherfucking Mullen van down by the river eating ramen noodles 10 for $1 right now at Walmart, because if you spike it with a can of tuna and a bag of frozen peas, it is, in fact, an excellent $2.55 meal. More importantly, is it time to release the Kraken? Well, as the Debbie Downers will tell you, no, it's just more dilution. It's just more Doug being the uncredible self that he is. Right? He got his investment banker to pump the stock last night to $2.13, all the way down to $1.28. We were sitting at 1.25, up from $1.15, where we bought a lot of stock this week to get our averages in the 4s. Cranks up as high as $1.88 last trade, $1.39 on the nose. I think the low on the day was just a few minutes ago at $1.36 or thereabouts. I am a buyer on weakness, and I've been a motherfucking buyer on weakness for many, many months. This is a 50, soon to be $100 million company in the making, because in case you didn't see, the one and only Joseph Beernuts Biden put out a decree, 2 days ago now, where he said all the lead pipes in this country must be removed in the next 10 years. And the Element 82 division of the Kraken, you know, the one that's got 2 contracts worth $33 million that they start work on January 1st, it's right in their wheelhouse. Is that why it's cranking? Is this a Wall Street bets? Are those hedge funds that are chasing the post-reverse split bumps? Were they just in it to fucking get it goosed up and dilute another 1 million or 2 million shares? I don't have an answer. I do not have an answer. But I would like to call on Doug once again, because I know he does watch these videos. Here's your chance, Doug. Right here, right now. You draw a line in the sand and you shut guys like me up. You know, your biggest supporter, 400 people inside of the Discord that now own over $2 million worth of stock. You shut everybody up. You stick a dagger right up the ass of all the naked shorts. Don't forget, all the way in and up. Give it that last and out the other side. Or are you going to allow a massive pump on over 50 million shares to completely disappear and go back to a new low under $1 a share? Are you going to allow that to happen? I don't think you are. I think you're in the process of rising to the occasion. I think there's a possibility based on the size of the volume and the fact that on the short-term chart, it's trading exactly as it should. Folks, you don't go from 115 to 2 and then just come back down to 1.25 and expect to zoom to $5 a share without any news because we haven't seen any. So if it's going to settle in and around, let's call it $1.50 after being $1.15 yesterday, up close to 30% in the last 2 days, I'd say that's pretty fucking good. But Doug, you must come in and put an end to your lack of credibility. We're your biggest supporter, but we're telling the motherfucking truth. Nobody believes you. Every rally in the last 6 months since the reverse, and even before that, has been sold. You got the fucking preferred shareholders out after you gave them a sweetheart deal under a nickel. They made a fortune. There's no doubt in my mind you're going to reprice that restricted unit shit that you gave guys like Boaz when it was pre-split 13 cents worth less than a penny right now, because why is he going to stay? Why is Sheldon or any of those new guys ever going to want to stay if you're not going to reprice or give them more stock that's down 95% since they signed up? Answer, they're not gonna. So, folks, I offer no guarantees, and I'll get to GRTS in a second. But in my professional opinion, you know the guy who's 130 and 2, who has a much bigger penis than the cocksucker who piped up about 10 minutes ago? Don't make me. Don't make me, ladies. Ask around. It's not overly, it's not like huge, but it's. In closing, use 1.25 limit on the Kraken to buy if you're interested. GRTS, a debacle. Welcome to small cap biotech. They had phase 2 news a couple weeks ago. It wasn't good enough. They needed more time. They knocked the stock down to in and around $0.25. I mentioned if you want to light the match to the money and really roll the dice, knock yourself out. Well, that turned out to be a roll of the dice, didn't it? And instead of hiding under the desk and not showing my tired face in front of a camera ever again, here I am. I don't care how many people leave. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care how many fucking threats I get. I don't motherfucking care. I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself. But this much I can promise those of you that are in the Discord, or you're considering joining us at shopsmallbiz.com. Get a Discord if you don't have a small biz, premium if you do. You can advertise your company, make more money in the stock market, because, yeah, I'm right most of the time, and meet new friends all over the world. Buy 1 month, get one free. Shopsmallbiz.com between now and Halloween. This much I promise you. I don't know where GRTS is going in the near term. A stalking horse obviously means they have a white knight. But are they just going to take care of the bondholders? I don't know. Are they going to repackage a deal? Maybe it even has to involve a reverse split and then some sort of an offering. I don't know. Even odds, it goes to 0, or it goes back up to somewhere between 1.25 on a buyout or some major deal, because their technology is real. Gilead and Moderna have already peaked under the hood. But it's still a massive speculation. And even though I almost had a senior moment there, and we don't edit around here, so if you happen to be new, welcome. I'm never going to hide. I don't believe in cowardice. It's not in my blood. You face the music. This one was a fucking train wreck. The other 130 winners that everyone's long forgotten, I'll let you be the judge of that. But you're not going to find anybody that knows more about Bitcoin, knows more about crypto, that knows more about the stock market, whether investing in ETFs or index funds and trading fucking penny stocks, than me. Period. So until next time, always remember that I love you. And thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you so very, very much for watching.